Hello, G's, and welcome back to G Free with Friends and Family. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. Well, I gotta tell you, it's like around 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was a little hungry because I ate dinner a little early, and I had a very light dinner. And I should have filmed it because it was really good. I had salmon that I baked in the oven, and I made some zucchini, and both things I flavored with garlic, and it was just really good. I should have filmed it. Maybe next time. So I decided that I wanted to have a little late night snack, and I made some popcorn. And I popped it myself. None of that microwave stuff. And I didn't show the popping because it was kind of noisy. But I'll show you the eating. Yeah, I just wanted to munch on something and not have it be, heavy in calories. This isn't the best popcorn. I have a lot of kernels that are unpopped. Or maybe I was just being impatient as usual. So I wanted to get my little munch on. Ouch! The pot is still hot. Hot pot. I want to get one of those. Does anybody have a hot pot out there? That's that little thing. I think it's Korean, where they fill it with broth and then they cook little slices of whatever, like vegetables and fish or seafood, and sometimes, meat and other things you can cook. And, it just simmers in the broth and then you eat it. I first saw it with, I forgot their names. I haven't been to their channel in a while. I don't remember, but I first saw it on a YouTuber's channel. And it looked so good. And it made me want one of those. I'm just going to put a little salt on. And I have a taste for curry. I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil on it too, but let me get the seasoning mixed up first. Ooh. I've never had curry popcorn before, but it was just calling to me. I'm going to season this. I'm going to mix this up. And drizzle a little olive oil on it. It's my healthy version of popcorn. And this is the Imperfect Foods olive oil. And shake it up a little bit. Maybe I'll mix it too. Sorry for that noise. Now we'll taste it. I can barely taste the curry. For the salt. Smidgen more salt. And a bit more curry. feeling the curry now because it's a little spicy. Mmm. Yeah, that's good. Did you guys make your own popcorn? Years ago, I used to have those, one of those big popcorn makers. And I used to make my own popcorn in different flavors, and I would sell it in flea markets. And it was really good. I made caramel popcorn. I made like a coconut flavored popcorn, cheese popcorn. I did like an Italian style popcorn and used like Italian spices, and I made a chocolate popcorn. Except my chocolate popcorn didn't use like the chocolate, real chocolate. I made it like the caramel popcorn, and I used cocoa powder. And that was my best flavor. And it's funny because people would look at it and they're like, oh, what kind of popcorn is that? It's black. And I'm like, it's chocolate. And they wouldn't want to get it because it was different looking than what they were used to. So I started giving out samples. Once I started giving out samples, they were hooked. And I always sold out of the chocolate first. People would come back every week just to get that chocolate popcorn. And it's funny because mocha coffee. I made a Facebook page, and I had my popcorn on the Facebook page. And these people contacted me on Facebook and said, oh, do you have a store? Where do you sell your popcorn? And I didn't say anything. I never answered them. But maybe about a month after they contacted me, this new popcorn truck started coming. And I see them all over now. They started selling popcorn. If you live in New York, you've probably seen them. And I know that they were the people that contacted me. I just have, not that I know for sure, but I just have a feeling. So, it's funny because years after, like I never bought any popcorn from that truck. I didn't have to. I make my own popcorn. But I stopped making popcorn, and one day I stopped by a truck. They were parked in Manhattan. The owner, like he had lots of trucks, but it just so happened that the owner of the business was manned in that truck. So I don't know whether he had been to my original Facebook page and recognized me. I don't know. But I bought a mixture. I said, I'll take a mix. And then I said, and I got their chocolate popcorn made like caramel popcorn, and I got the caramel. So I said to him, I said, I want to see if it's as good as mine. So I stood there and I tasted it. I'm like, it's good, but it's not as good as mine. He's like, really? Well, why don't you give me your recipe? And I'm like, how much? But I wouldn't sell it. Because what if I want to start selling the popcorn again, you know? So we chuckled, and then I left. But yeah, it wasn't as good as mine. Um, I'm not gonna sell popcorn again. That's it's too much. It's not really what I want to do at this point in my life. But maybe I'll make the chocolate popcorn here, and you guys can see it. I'll make the caramel too. Um, the key to making anything good when you're cooking or baking or whatever is to use top quality ingredients. They have to be the most flavorful. And the most flavorful are usually more expensive. And where people go wrong is that they get cheap. I used the best, and I'm not going to tell you now, I'll tell you in the video. I used the best chocolate. I used to go to a shop in Manhattan. I think it was called, oh, I know where it is, but baking was in the name. And they sold chocolate and cocoa from all over the world. And whenever I was cooking something, that like my flourless chocolate cake, for instance, I didn't use it this time. This time I used the Hershey's chocolate because I don't go out. But I used to make it with this particular kind of chocolate, and it is the best chocolate in the world. Um, I would use the cocoa for my popcorn. So I have this unbelievable chocolate flavor. And then, well, you guys know my secret when I make anything chocolate, I put a little cinnamon in it. And that was the key. And if he's watching, which I doubt that he is, but if he ever comes across this video, he'll know the secret. But he's cheap. He won't buy the cocoa. I can tell you that much. He makes too much money off of people that are not discerning or just have never tasted anything different before. So why should he spend more money? This popcorn is good. Yeah, I'm glad I decided on the curry. And the coffee is a mocha iced coffee that the coordinator made. That's pretty good. Not too sweet, like he usually makes everything too sweet. Anyway, this was just a short video documenting my late night munchies. And I'm going to go and crunch out on this alone. And I'll see you guys probably in the morning or tomorrow. Anyway, don't forget to count your blessings. Be a blessing to somebody else and be kind to yourself. And I have some stuff that's going to be coming out soon that I'm really excited about. So I'm kind of working on that this week, and you won't see a lot of me. But I'm excited. Anyway, until next time.